Hello, and welcome to this edition of Panther News Nation. I'm Mikey Coyne.
And I'm Omonge Mwandi. Here's a look at what's happening around Principia this week. You might be asking yourself, with all these crazy schedule changes, what happened to the Newton games? Tane Dry and Bryce Beck were asking the same question, so they looked into it.
Great Scott, Newton games have been rescheduled. When will it return? You know, I was just reading this book about endangered animals, and then I just got a text. No, it will eventually come back, just I don't know for how long.
When will it return?
I was kind of disappointed because I was really excited. The house events get really hyped. It's a lot of energy.
Well, I was really disappointed because that's like a whole day of school gone, and I was like really looking forward to like my event.
They're not coming back.
Let's face it, it's pretty hard today to live without your phone, but there are still places around school you just shouldn't be looking at it. Here's Ashley Kamau and Jimmy Owino with more on our phone usage around Prin.
Phones are part of everyday life. We use them to stay connected to people near and far. A connection we crave, even within the school walls.
I think it's a two-edged sword. I think technology gives us access to a lot of really important things. But on the other side, technology can be a distraction. Not just phones. There's certainly the distraction of what's on your screen, whether it be gaming, shopping for things, watching videos.
With the use of phones, a conflict arises. How much use is too much, and how can it be regulated?
For instance, if you're in Spanish and you're in that mindset and you happen to just look at a text or something, your thought immediately is distracted and you can't be in that moment.
So, how do students use their phone throughout the school day?
In chemistry, I'll use it as a calculator.
If it's just a bad day, like a tough class or something, then I'll be on my phone a little bit more. I'll be listening to music or something like that.
Part of the problem is the cell phone policy is still very vague.
You might not want to be interviewing me because I don't know what the policy is. So my understanding is that you can use your phones in the front blue lobby and Ridgeway lobby.
In passing periods, phones shouldn't be obviously out where you're running into people using your phone. That's my understanding. I hope I'm accurate.
The issues with phones might never go away, but perhaps we can all learn to use them better.
As tough as it is, keep that phone in your pocket.
From the registration office, if you're taking the AP exam, your deposit of $15 is due this Friday. You can pay on Marketplace.
Our look at Meatless Monday earlier this year caused Tane Dry to want to dig a little deeper why we don't have meat on Mondays.
After last week's discussion on Meatless Monday, we decided to look further into why Meatless Monday had become a national movement. According to the United Nations, 1,800 gallons of water go into a single pound of beef. To visualize it, imagine a bathtub full of water. Now get 22 more and you've got a single pound of beef. To make 5 pounds of beef, you would need enough water to fill up this entire pool. The United Nations estimates that the meat industry generates nearly 1/5 of the man-made greenhouse gas emissions that are accelerating climate change worldwide. If for just 4 months your family skipped steak once a week, it would be the equivalent of taking your car off the road for an entire month. Obviously, this doesn't mean that everyone needs to go vegan, but think about the positive impact that eliminating meat from your diet for just one meal a week has on the environment. I'm Tane for PNN.
We've had some fun events and trips so far to kick off 2019 here at Principia. Here's Will Toll's look at the Junior-Senior Night and the Tetons trip.
that's our look at what's happening around Principia this week.
Make it a great week.